My name is Jackson Mumey. My business is Celebration Bar Review. We prepare law students from around the United States and literally around the world to take their bar examinations here in the United States. What got us inspired to do this is that access to legal services in the United States is not always even. In poorer income communities, there's a real lack of licensed attorneys. And part of the problem is that the people that would be most inclined to service that group can't get through the bar exam. And so we've identified that group and started to work with them. You know, I tried a lot of different things, and this was all before AI. And most of it was really pretty clunky, right? You take something and you try and cut it down and figure it out and make it work yourself and edit it yourself. And you know, I can't even remember what those software pieces were. I mean, I think Apple had some, and there were some, editing software tools. I'm a law professor, not a computer expert. I've gotten pretty good at this, but still, it was too much work for me. And so I ended up not doing that. I would just record and go. We have a podcast, which is now in its 470th episode. So we've been doing it for a long time. Social media right now is all about consistency, right? And it's very hard if you're doing everything as a one-off. You just don't, there's no consistency. You don't get something done every day. And this is really where video comes in for us. In my daily work schedule in the morning, I jump onto video and look to see what we've got. And you can see there are many, many clips that we've got up there. And I can go through and preview them and say, you know, what's best for today, and get one or two of those ready to go out. But one of the real challenges was just figuring out how to get all those things posted. It's really nice now with your service. I can literally say, post this to Facebook, for example, and then republish it in all of the other media forms, TikTok, Instagram, and so on. And that's really nice because I frankly can't tell you how to do a TikTok on my own. I mean, I just wouldn't know how to do it. But by using this service, I get posted there and we get that exposure that I think people need. And I don't have to worry about it again. So I'm able to take 15 minutes to do something that used to take me hours. And because there's that consistency, then our potential audience knows that we're going to be out there. And once they've seen those videos, and very often when I do a call with a potential customer, they'll say, I've seen your videos, I've watched you, in some cases for years, before I made the decision to reach out to you. So this is not a one-time quick impulse buy. It's a long-term decision that a potential customer would make. And so we need to be in front of them pretty regularly. You know, I like the fact that I can change the templates. I can put in the closed caption editings. I can get a vertical format or a square box or a horizontal format. And it's nice to have all of those features. And then it's nice to be able to identify, here's what I've got. I want to trim this down a little bit or add this. But video does a remarkable job of figuring out how to take an hour-long podcast and break it up, or a 30-minute interview and break that up. We can always do that. And it's nice to have that body of material. You know, content generation is such a challenge for most businesses. And for us, the ability to repurpose content is really an incredible time saver. I'm able to gather on my podcast my entire staff of coaches and mentors. We take that, and when video grabs it, now you see a reel of one of my coaches talking, not just me, or, you know, one of our assistants talking about something. And I think that's really good for building that sense of the business so that people know that it's not just me. I think Facebook Reels are still the most popular for a lot of our clients. Now, younger people, probably Instagram and TikTok are where they go to, but not necessarily where they're looking for information about the bar exam. So I think that what happens is that's just top of mind. They just get to know us. And then from those sources, they typically will go to YouTube to watch the longer term, longer form videos. And then from there, generally they start becoming interested, and we offer some free quizzes and pieces of lead magnets to draw people further into the funnel. And then ultimately our goal is to have them schedule a free call with me. We call it a study audit. And from the study audit, then if it's a good fit, we encourage them to sign up for the course.